Look, let me tell you this. What's going in my head right now is supposedly Delilah is on the line, right? The crowd's rushing me. Oh no, they're coming to get you. Hurry, panic, rush it. Fast, fast, in a hurry. Oh no, he's doing two things. Mom, oh no, he picked a strawberry. No, he said grape. Oh yeah, eat. Right? Friday. Forget all the bullshit. I rather, right? And this is just thoughts being relayed. Although, to me, it's fucking very realistically, boom, like right there in the zone. And I'm like, look, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. You know what I mean? Because I got an invisible gun. It's a 357 Golden Eagle Hawk Magnum. And when it pop your ass, let me tell you, I'm not gonna be good. You know why? Because it's filled with kindness. That's why. I'm gonna just, poof, there you go. You know, I love you. And you're gonna be like, no, forget you. I'm like, all right, fuck that, but not fuck you. You hear me? All right, bet. So I just continue to do my thing and document these things in order for the future at hand can get a gist of it and know and defend themselves against these tyrants. But me for one, I defeat all the ones on the Olympian. Every one of those pharaohs. You know what I mean? Women and all. You had Jezebel, you had Bubs, whole Bubbles, and then you had Louis. You know what I mean? It might not even been Louis. Oh, it's not Louis. In fact, it's Satan, the devil. You get the whole backdrop on that. But now they're like, put her away. Like they got him underneath the ground or something. You know, check your fucking train stations, motherfuckers. You wanna fuck with me? Look, they kidnap women. Right? They clone people. Fucking alien invasion, demon alien invasion. The unseen holy war. 555. You know what's coming with it. These cherries. No, stop. No, don't. Thank you. You know what I mean? So I'm about to go and take Delilah, in whom I have been through so many dimensions, like the Time Machine movie. Oh my goodness. What about Littlefoot? You know Littlefoot? From Sarah, the Triceratops? Littlefoot, who's Trimegas Prime. You know, Turtle Rabbit's a slow starter, but a fast learner. You know what I mean? I say, fuck them voices. Ignore their asses. Straight up. To ignore them is bliss. Do not fucking feed into their fucking asses at all. Because they will spin your ass on a reel. And it ain't no Rumpelstiltskin either, let me tell you. If it was Rumpelstiltskin, he must be in the mirror on the opposite side. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Alright, straight up. These cherries are freaking delicious. Thank you, Jesus. My Christ. Shout out, Michael. Love you. Shout out to Yazin, huh? Times 3. Little bit, bro. Mama, sister, daughters. Stop, no, please don't. Weavers. Okay. Check this out. So, yeah, that's where I was at with that. And then you have the mimic, where you get a thrum on the chest. I had one time, I had 7 heartbeats at least. Coming right here, like right here, like let's see here, like right here a little bit, and then let's see, where is it? Let me see, here, 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 here. Before I continue, I don't know the number. I don't even bother counting. Things just don't add up. Listen, before I continue, let me tell you, I do be forgetting a lot of things, right? But I always remember. So if I jump from topic to topic, it's not so much that I'm forgetting. It's more so to say, how can I say? Always. You hear that door? Ready? Israel is Delilah is about to knock on the door. And that might be her, but a real knock though. And so I get the guess. Okay. That'd be a dream, first of all. Because the stories I have to say about the alternate realities, I'm assuming they are. Because I've been through some fucked up shit, let me tell you. I've been through so much fucked up shit. I got PTSD for sure. You just check that off the list right off the fucking top. Boom, boom. So, man, I'm talking about, man, the way they experimented on me, man, I need fucking back pay like a mug. You hear what I'm saying? We need to sue their asses. We need to get mental, emotional, spiritual, verbal, physical abuse, torment, torture, starvation, sleep deprivation, all that, man. We need to get it documented and we need to break the bank. And then all the money, we're going to create something and we're just going to give it all away. But it's going to create, it's self-sustaining, so it just has money to give all the time. To feed the hungry, the homeless, the poor, the needy, the widows, the orphans, all that. You know? And I have a very wild imagination because of these ARs. But I wouldn't be like those people, I'm gonna say the police officers that showed up and the firefighters that showed up, and I think it's just so to ambulance, maybe, I don't know. I just seen lights everywhere. I'm not sure. And I had called, right? I had told him like this, look. So I hear this reality that there's some things underneath the ground, right? And wherever you go and you see fucking lifts like rocks and fucking everything, supposedly those are rooms. And if you dig in them or go in the sewer somehow, then you can get them. You know what I mean? So one time I'm just minding my business, doing my thing. Then I hear this screaming. And like, help us, save us. They're moving us. They're moving them. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck? So I run in that direction. You know what I mean? I jump over. I see this dude right there next to a bourbon and a barbecue pit. And I say, hey man. Oh no, I say nothing. I just go straight to the spot. Boom. And I begin to locate where it's coming from. I jump down. I jump down. It's like a dip that leads to the sewer, but it's all clogged up, high. Everything's clogged up. So I jump down, and you can't even see where the hole's at. That's how fucking just camouflage it is. So I go in there, boom, 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 and I begin digging, and they're like, hurry. I'm like, you know what I mean? And I'm in the zone. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm digging. And then I feel air, cold air. What the fuck? Like AC, right? And it's like and then I hear I can't breathe, and then she's suffocating. And I fucked something up. And so I run, boom, I get up and I run, and I take off running. No, I tell the dude, hey, can I borrow your phone? He says no. I run to the dude right there. He's walking this way. I say, hey, man, can I borrow your phone? He says no. Knock on the door, nothing. Knock on the door, nothing. And then so I take off across the street to the next apartments, boom. And then when I get there, I go straight to where I see this lady running on a treadmill. I pull up on her. I say, hey, can I use your phone? That somebody's in danger. And she does. And then I call the cops, right? Boom. And when I call them, boom, they're like, yeah, stay on the line, this and that, boom. So her and I go walk all the way back. And then what happens is they show up, right? But this cop comes up to me. He says something like, yeah, like, man, I heard someone's life's endangered in there and this and that. And then so he goes and talks to the dude. But when he's talking to the dude, he's talking like, man, how did you find out? How'd they know? Or how do you know? You know what I'm saying? And that's all I could hear. And then the other dude comes up and starts telling me, and I tell him everything I just told you. Boom. That's exactly what happened. And then all of a sudden, I hear to my left, like, let me see. I hear to my left. What did she say? No. He tells me. I tell him everything. She says, let me see. She says, looks like they're gonna have to move it out. She said, they've been here for a minute. You know what I mean? And something of the sorts, like it's a group. And I've been on alternate realities to know that not only is there evil in all walks of life, there also is good. And sometimes people can't explain things and so forth because of what they deal with under their duress. And it's a lot complicated than you may think, right? So that's what I hear. And then so as I'm telling, and then I'm talking to this dude, and I'm like, hey, he's like, I tell him everything. He's do you hear voices, or you're on drugs, or he gets run down, and he keeps like trying to rebuttal me in the sense of like, what can I say? Like he's trying to make me seem like I'm just like crazy and don't know what I'm talking about and stuff like that, right? Excuse me. Scrumptious. um, so I pull up on him, right? And you hear him? Shoot him. No, you're recording, right? That's not my bro either. Just so you know. Just because my bro's right in that room and I'm actually his feet. That's not him. I don't know who it may be. It could be demon aliens and they can't see them because they're real good. How you? So after conversations, they take off. All right, thank you. Oh, I end up with two dudes telling me. One standing to my left and the other one talking, and then he say, he say, he's like, all right, you're free to go or whatever. I'm pretty sure the body cam's on. I'm open. So then I leave. And you know what's crazy is that, I mean, we all leave. And I'm pretty sure now he goes to his car or something. And it's crazy that not one of them looked inside where I fucking told him somebody was fucking dying. Huh? And then I just walked off because I stopped hearing things. And I'm thinking, man, it was alternate reality because, well, I've been through a lot of alternate realities, let me tell you. I try to rescue women that were being robbed or raped, and as soon as I get over there, people getting kidnapped, or well, if I don't even know, you know what I mean? and I get there, and then the voices are just switched all the way over there. So then I just learned to ignore it is bliss. Don't even fucking listen to them fucking things. Let me tell you, because that's gonna get you to 666 for real. Not because of entertaining it, because there are angels on the line. And remember, while there may seem like more of them than us, now have faith, right? Because it's more of us than them, whereas 2/3 versus a third. And it's a rescue mission going on. So it might be even less counting. You know what I mean? It might just be a good swap, so no one really knows. I don't know. Like Jesus said, you know, that's why he's 33, because he wants to save them all. You know what I mean? And so what we do is we'll lock everybody up for life, including you and me. And then we'll hit the reset button and then let everyone just, because we're dealing with so much, you don't even fucking know, to be honest. And I figure a good example would be made known out of love and mercy. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm just a baby blue. Imagine being hypnotized. That's what they did to me. 3 times I've counted. One at my grandma's, one at my dad's, and one inside when they took me in jail. Right? Excuse me, no thank you. Please, no, thank you, don't. I have to talk to my food sometimes. They're like, no. And then I get heartbroken and I don't want to eat no more, see? I'm pissed off. You know, there's fucking evil in this world and I won't stand for it. Imagine if Martin Luther King didn't just like, all the cops and everybody tell him, you can't come over here, and the bear no what will kill you. You're dead. And he'd be like, what the fuck? Die? Get out of here. You talking to me, man? And then here comes Malcolm X on the side, like, hey, you talking to my guy all wrong. You talk to like that again, and I'm gonna, you know, get a blessing on you one time. You know, because he's on the low key, you know what I mean? Panthers Creek, they ain't all loud with the fucking tambourines or nothing like that. You know, shout out to my warriors that are fighting non-violently. Because it takes a real heart of Gandhi to do so, you know what I mean? It's the most difficult thing to do, to understand that this isn't about flesh and blood. I don't gain nothing for them spending a life in prison. What the hell am I going to get out of it? You know what I mean? I'd rather feel like God is in control and he has faith. I mean, I have faith and boom. You know? I just got to just show that love and mercy and just plead my thing and be like, look, man, the way this power comes, these people that were involved, they just ain't like that. But there are some that are. And there needs to be a way to find out who the fuck those people are. And it ain't about how to, like a census. It ain't about any of that. Locating them, because let me tell you, with this AI jumping everywhere, there's no privacy. There's nothing. There's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I mean? And we know through civilization that the Watchers, right, gave, excuse me, no, please don't, thank you. And the Watchers gave mankind the knowledge, the wisdom, the knowledge, because Satan already, I mean, Louis has all wisdom. Sin took Louis, right, and that's how he became what they call the father of lies, right? But there's only one father, even he'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? But it's Louis. So, but then a transition happens because it's garmentless, remember? And then the transition happens between being corrupted and what sin comes, and every angel encountered that, right? And then they overcame it, or you know, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I'm 36 years old. I mean, this is talking about millennium. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, before even time probably existed. You know what I mean? That's what he means. That's what God means by us. He's talking about the angels that he created before us. You know, I don't know if I know the word became flesh. I know the word spoke. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jesus Christ. So the what's oh man, my back. Some kinds of it's very strong. Always talk positive to yourself. Always always even if you're about to say something negative, say something good. Because I mean, I don't really, but I mean, sometimes I talk down on myself, or a lot of times, because I just lack a belief in myself. You know what I mean? But let me see, where's it at? So the Watchers gave the honors. You know, what are elements, fire, um, how to forge tools, how to make weapons with these elements, um, uh, basically the knowledge of the world, civilization, so to speak. And during this process, um, of course, the sons of God, you know, they fell for the daughters of women were beautiful, and they are that's for sure. Daughters of women, what? Come on, oh my goodness. This is the daughters of man, but it's the daughters of women. I say, I think right, or the daughters of women. I don't know, but let me see. It's one or the other. I believe it's the. Let me see. I don't know. Figure it out later. One or the other. Um, let me see. So, oh yeah, so they saw the daughters of women were beautiful. We'll go with that. And they took as many as they pleased, and they bore children, and these are children of renown and valor. Of course, they weren't all boys. You know, the women got in there. Um, so let me see. There goes that superstition. All right, so let me see. And so throughout time, you'll see in parts. That's why I say the fourth kind. It really kind of shows you, because you have pictures, hieroglyphics, and stuff of you say spaceships and stuff like this, right? And so through this, and so through this, oh, it's funny. It's just I be thinking different thoughts, and through these things, we know that they took pieces of whatever village or civilization was going on at the time, and they took them aside, and with the knowledge you're giving them, they're advancing it, right? They're advancing it. And so, excuse me, no, please don't. All right. No, maybe, maybe. I was just wondering if you could love me just for a second or two. All right, so let me see. I be cracking myself up sometime, but I do not break. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, so you'll see different parts of that. And so, of course, you know, I figured they're about 100 years in advancement compared to us. I mean, China's what, 30? I mean, you can always try to figure out things, you know, knowing that through technology and medical advancements, you know, of course, birth is outdoing death. And it is crazy to me how in the hell there is obesity and starvation at the same damn time. At the same damn time. Right? Excuse me. No, stop. Please don't. Thank you. Um, we have, let me see. What do we have here? All right. I like to tighten my core. I try to keep my core tight at least 24 hours a day. I used to do it when I was asleep and stuff. But let me see. Well, sometimes I forget. But yeah. So also trash. You know. Not trash. Oh yeah, trash up. Pick the trash up. Pick the trash up. I gotta go pick the trash up. I love picking trash up. That's my mother's hair. You know what I mean? I got mini mamas, but I gotta get the trust about my mama's hair. But anyway, so to jump back, boom. So we leave, nothing happens, and then I go about life, and over and over and over and over, and I think to myself, always about Sarah, you know. And I don't know what it is because I've never met Sarah. I never heard her voice. I simply text. I got a picture, but I don't think it's that person. You know what I mean? I think it's more of a like a love story. You know what I mean? Because there's many. Excuse me. No, stop, please don't. There's many, and through each AR, it's a different Sarah. It's crazy. Excuse me. No, please don't stop. And I guess trying to look for love where there isn't any is probably the hardest part. For real. But everybody's asleep. They gotta go to work. They're the responsible ones.